Ramadan, the month of Ramadan is almost here. We've waited long, we've waited a while for the month of mercy, for the month of mercy, for the month of mercy, Ramadan, the month of mercy.
Ramadan lesson, the month of Dawah. Giving Islamic Dawah to other people is very important, especially during the month of Ramadan. Dawah means inviting people to Islam and encouraging people to follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's laws. This is the best job in this entire world, and that's exactly the job that all of the prophets did. In Islam, giving dawah is mandatory to all Muslims. In Surah Nahl, verse 125, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to invite the people to Islam in a very good way. If you see our Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, story, you will see what happened when Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, did not do his dawah work properly. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Prophet Yunus, or in English known as Jonah, peace be upon him, to the town of Nineveh. They were very bad people who used to worship the idols and did not believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The people did not like the Prophet's advice. They even argued that they were not afraid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, became very sad and angry at them. He lost his hope on those people. He thought Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's punishment would come to those people at any time. So, without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's permission, he left his people and abandoned his town of Nineveh, which was where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala appointed him to give dawah to the people. He hardly left the city when the skies began to change color and looked as if they were on fire. When the people saw that, they started to fear the punishment that was coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy them all. Immediately, they believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everybody in that town, adults and children, gathered in the mountains and started to cry to get mercy and forgiveness from their Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted their request and forgave them. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removed the storm from them, they prayed for the return of Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, to guide them. But Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, was very far away from that town at that point, since he got in a small passenger ship to cross the sea. It sailed all day in calm waters with a good wind blowing at the sails. But when night came, the sea suddenly changed. A horrible storm blew as if it were going to break the ship into pieces. The waves were very big and wild. They rose up as high as the mountains. In the meantime, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent one of the biggest whales in the ocean, who was right behind the ship and kept his mouth open as he obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to follow the ship. They did not know what to do. The chief crewman asked the others to lighten the ship's heavy load, so they threw their baggage into the water, but that was not enough for their safety. At that time, the non-believers thought that the sea and the wind were some of their gods, so they decided to please their angry gods by throwing the people one by one into the sea. But that was a very hard task for them to choose who they would throw into the water first. So they drew a lottery among themselves. Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him's name, appeared 3 times. Prophet Yunus, peace be upon him, realized that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's hand was in all of this because he did not take permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to leave the dawah work for his people. When he realized the storm was because of him, he stood at the edge of the ship and threw himself into the sea by the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Immediately he disappeared in a huge wave, and the whale, which was waiting for him, swallowed him into his stomach. Inside the stomach, he was scared of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was very sorry for his mistake, since he did not do his dawah work properly. So he prostrated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the belly of the whale and recited the powerful dua for his protection. And finally, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave him and sent him back to the people to continue his dawah work. The same way, we should always think to give Islamic dawah to the people so that they can follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's order. In dawah work, we have to be very sincere and truthful. To give dawah, we also need a really good knowledge about Islam. In dawah work, we have to be very gentle and we can't be rude. Even when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Prophet Moses and Aaron, peace be upon them, to the Pharaoh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advised them to be gentle with the Pharaoh. For dawah work, we need to use good manners and keep our patience. For the dawah work, we have to follow this rule. Suppose when our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent some sahabas, he advised them to first give them dawah about the one and only God and to accept Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet. If they accepted this, then advise them to pray 5 times a day. In Ramadan, every Muslim have to give dawah to the people and get lots of reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For more information, Surah Al-Bayyinah, verse 5, Al-Baqarah, verse 44, Al-Imran, verse 159, Sahih Bukhari, and Sahih Muslim.
The month of mercy.
Have you ever wanted to make a big difference to help children all over the world? Well, what if we told you that you can make that difference happen right now with our Ramadan fundraiser 2018? We provide everything we create for free and are committed to keeping it that way for millions of Muslims and non-Muslims all over the world. 100% of our operations are crowdfunded from our generous audience. We want to continue our dawah mission, and we can do so with your help. All donations are tax deductible and sadaqah zariyah, which continues to benefit you when you pass away from this world. As Ramadan is the best rewarding month of the year, please join our Ramadan fundraiser 2018. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your generosity, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the highest reward to you and your family in this world and the hereafter.